The new league season gets underway today. Hopefully we start that as well as we have the Confederations Cup. Hi there folks, and welcome back to Global Domination. I'm Nick from SonickFM, and this is episode number 34. Today we've got the first two games in the new league season coming up for you. First off, we're away to Tanjong Pagar, and then we're at home to DPMM. Both teams that I think are expected to be around about us in the league come the end of the season. Obviously we're aiming to finish a little bit higher than where the media predicts. Now, since yesterday's episode, there's only been one game played, and that was the Confederations Cup game against Magway, where we won 8-0. Michael Fwai was absolutely outstanding in that game. Got a hat-trick within half an hour, and he had 2 assists as well. So, excellent performance, and we're hoping for more of the same today. I'm not entirely sure if we were just that good, or if they were absolutely turd. We'll soon find out. But that then leaves us after 2 games in the Confederations Cup on 6 points, top of the group, 2 points clear of Bindong, who drew their game against ABDB, and it's Bindong that we have coming up in the next game. But we'll talk more about that at the end of the episode when we're looking at the schedule for where we're going to be playing next. Other than that, nothing new to report. No new transfers have come in. A few people that we're scouting and having a look at, but nothing to report yet. So maybe something over the next couple of episodes. So all that being said then, let's get into the first match. This is the team for the game against Tanjong Pagar, and it is Sawada in goals, Kanadi, Toa Kiang, Hamza and Darren Tay at the back, Ramley and Rossley in midfield, Saran, Irwan and Thwai as our attacking midfield, with Tan Chong Keat up front. Now, Mindeki started in the last match up front, with Keat playing on the left, and that seemed to work quite well, so that's something that I'm going to be keeping an eye on. It might be something that we do a bit more often going forward, but for now we're just going with Keat up front and Saran on the left. We're getting to the match now. Still don't have an assistant manager, so no recommendations for team talks. One lad, show me what you can do. That seemed to work. And we're underway for the brand new season. And it is Tanjong with the first attack straight from the kickoff. Big long ball forward, but there's nobody up there, and Sawada easily claims that one. And it's out now with Kanadi. He plays it forward for Keat. Keat nods it back down to Saran. Saran slides Irwan through on the left-hand side. He hits the ball across the face of goal. Fwai gets there, and from a really tight angle, he slots it home. I thought that attack had died out there because there was nobody in the box when Irwan squared it, but it seemed to bobble across to Fwai. See here, Irwan gets through. I thought he might have had a shot, but he done well to square it. There was nobody in the middle though. Keat was a bit behind the play. But Fwai does well to make up the ground and get there before a Tanjong player and knock it home. So, first minute of the game, first goal of the league season for us. Got a good start. We see LC Sailors are the other team that so far are winning. I think they're going to be a tough rival for us when we're challenging for the league. Darren Tay's getting in there and he's got himself sent off. 20 minutes into the first game. Absolutely no need for that. Right. What I think we're then going to do is we will draw Rossley out for Khalid. Bring Khalid back in here and we'll just move Ramley to play in the middle. A bit of an uphill battle now. We've got only 20 minutes gone, so we've still got fair whack of time. 70 minutes to play. Couldn't do the maths in my head there. Brain just went to sleep. 70 minutes still to play. Well, 65 now. Still to play with only 10 men. We are still playing with an attacking mentality. I'm loath to change that at the moment. Arwan's through here, and Arwan tucks at home. What a goal from Sahimi Arwan to make it 2-0. Done all the hard work himself there. Kanadi has it on the left, plays it into Arwan just inside the Tanjong half, and he just breezes past everybody to get into the box and fire it home. I was going to say, I'm loath to change from an attacking mentality at the moment because we want to keep pressing, we want to attack from the front, we don't want to let them come on to us because they have an extra man, so they're always going to have the man in space. It's Fly now with it on the right hand side, switches it over to Saran on the left. He plays it inside to Keat, gets it back from Keat. Not really get much in the way of support, but he does well to get past his man, and he hammers it home at the near post. Brilliant play from Saran there, created that one himself, just like Arwan did before him. So he gets the ball back here from Keat. He has Kanadi on the overlap, but chooses not to use him, turns back, no support on the other side, just skips past Hisham and rifles it home. 3-0 now after 36 minutes. And we're attacking again with a throw-in. And it's Kiang on the left-hand side here with it. He plays it forward for Keat. Keat does well to nod that one down to Saran. He plays Arwan ahead of him. Arwan's in the box, and from an even tighter angle than Foai scored earlier on, Arwan gets his second of the game. Keeper is not going to be happy. See here, Arwan fed through, does well to keep himself on side, just cuts onto his right foot, gives himself a yard of space away from his marker, and how he scores from that angle, I don't know. Curls it in at the far post. Excellent goal. It's Tanjong with a corner now. Comes in and it's cleared off the line by Kanadi. And that's why, folks, you always have a man on the post. When you're defending set pieces, always have a man on the post. Delighted with the performance so far. So just keep an eye on fitness levels now, because it was only 3 days ago that we played our last game, and we do have some, the opening few games of the season are important because we want to make sure that we got off to as good a start as possible. I'm just keeping an eye on things at the moment. And the ball is all the way back now with the Tanjong goalkeeper. He plays a long ball forward, but Hamza is there to head it clear. Arwan on it now. He's on a hat trick and he goes himself, but Ahmad does well to tip the ball over the bar. It's a corner now, and it's Keat with the corner. Plays the ball in looking for Arwan, but he's beaten to it by the defender. Coming again though, and it's ball looking for Fly, but I think he might have just been offside, so he checked his run. We're coming again now with a throw in from Kanadi. He plays it forward to Arwan. Arwan turns one man and gets past him. Past another couple and gets himself into the box. Has a shot, but it's over the bar. He is desperate to get that hat trick. Substitution time. Saran is on a yellow card at the moment, so I'm going to swap him with Keat and bring Mendeki on for him. And for the moment, that will do. Free kick now for Tanjong. Ball's played into the box, but I believe that was Hamza again getting up there to head it clear. But it's played back in again to Zikos Chua, and Hamza is the one that's beaten there, but he's offside. He had every faith in Hamza. He knew the boy was offside. He knew he was offside. That's why he didn't tackle. I hope that's why he didn't tackle. Right, so we've got some tired legs out there now. So we're going to move Arwan out to the right because Fly is really tired. And actually, do I want to do that? As Hamza is shattered, so is Ramley. You know what? We're going to keep that where it is, and we're going to take Ramley out because Ramley is a quite important player to have, and we want a fresh player in there because he's the one that's there to kind of support both the front and the back and link up the play, especially with his down to 10 men and missing a midfielder. We'll bring Mamat on in there. Played in there in the last game and had a good game. I'm not worried too much about bringing him in there. And Tanjong won it back there. Hamza again is just winning everything in the air. Mendeki has it now. He plays it all the way back to Khalid. Khalid plays it up the line now to Fouai. He tries to find man inside but can't do so. Hamza again heading the ball clear to Ramley. Khalid finds Fouai this time. This time he finds Mendeki and Mendeki hits the post. Done that in the last game as well. His first shot on goal. It was almost identical. Shot from the centre of the goal with his right foot and he hits the far post. But Tanjong coming forward now. Sato with it on the right hand side. Plays a big ball in for Chua, and Chua is there this time. This time he's onside. And he pulls one back for Tanjong. It's now 4-1. See, Sato gets it. Has time. Just plays a big ball forward to Chua. Chua does well. Time is run and get into space. Obviously learned from his mistake earlier on. Only just, mind you. It was only just onside. Okay, so we're going to praise the team because with 10 men, they have played absolutely fantastically. Throw in there from Geylang, but it's cleared away. Hamza again winning the ball clear. He's left his defensive partner Geylang in a bit of a problem there, though. Chua again gets in, but well saved this time by Sawada. A throw in for Tanjong. It's Hisham with it on the right. He plays the ball in. Hamza again heads the ball clear. Ismet has it on the edge of the box. Plays it to Azmi. It's dropped back now to Lim. And Keat does well to get a foot in there and just push the play back ever so slightly. And he's won the ball this time. Excellent play by Keat. Coming forward with it now. Switches the ball to Fouai. Fouai's through. And the shot's a tame one. Put that down to him being tired. It's an easy save for the keeper. Less than 10 minutes to go now, and it's Arwan with it on the right. Plays it back to Khalid. Khalid forward looking for Fouai. Fouai just run out of gas a bit, I think. Sato this time plays Chua through. Sawada came out for it. Should probably have stayed back a bit. And Chua is there, gets there first and scores the goal. See, Ismet wins it. Plays it forward to Sato. Sato, Chua playing right on the line again. He gets there just ahead of Sawada. And we're going to need to tighten things up a little bit. So drop back slightly from attacking. And see, timed his run perfectly, playing right on the line. And that's what you want from a striker. Corner now for Tanjong. Played in, and it's Geylang this time to head it clear. And Arwan helps it on its way. Mendeki picks it up. He plays it forward to Fouai. Fouai is through on his own. Gets through one-on-one with the keeper, and this time tucks it home for his 6th goal already this season. As we saw, he scored a hat-trick in the last game. He scored in the... I can't remember if it was the first Confederations Cup game. Yeah, it would have been because the Community Shield finished 1-0. He scored in the first Confederations Cup game, got a hat-trick in the last one. He scored there for his 6th goal of the season and his 2nd of the game. And that will be that for the opening game. 5-2. Very good win. Very pleased with the result. Not so pleased with Darren Tay. Who is, quite rightly, banned for the next match. We'll find him in line with the code of conduct. I'm not going to appeal it because I don't want it to get increased. And we'll give Arwan some praise for 2 goals and an assist. And I know it's only been one game, but I like to see it. We're top of the league. Well, played 1-1, 3 goals of a difference in goal difference, 5 scored, 2 conceded, and 3 points. Obviously, there's a long way to go in the season. There's still another 23 games, but it's nice to see us top of the league, even if it is after only one game. Okay, so we have the second game of the league season coming up now against DPMM, and I'll be back in just a second with the team for that match. And back now with the team for the game against DPMM. There's a couple of changes to note. We have Sawada in goals, Kanade, Chanyuk Fee, Hamza and Khalid at the back, Ramley and Rossley in midfield, Saran, Arwan and Fawai the attacking midfield, which I think is going to be, a pretty common attacking midfield this season, and Mendeke is coming in up front. Just a bit of rotation. Kiang is sitting out, as is Keat for the moment. And obviously Darante is suspended. So it is just, as I said, a bit of rotation, because it has only been a few days since the last game. Get some game time into a couple of players' legs. It's going to be a long old season. Especially if we continue to do well in the Confederations Cup, which, as I said before, is not my main concern. However, the money that comes with it for doing well is very welcome. And Kanadi has the ball on the left-hand side here. As well to get it inside to Ramley, he had 2 men around him. Obviously plays it all the way back, and it's lumped forward looking for Arwan, but can't find him. And it's Camarudin coming on the left-hand side now for DPMM. Rossley does well to win the ball back in midfield, but the headed clearance now finds an attacker. I couldn't quite catch the name there. Sokol plays through Camarudin. Khalid does well to clear it away, but it's only as far as Dupre. He plays it in, and Khalid again up wins the header. Mendeke plays it back to Rossley, who's managed to find Fawai over the top, and Fawai, when he's in that position, rarely misses. 7th goal of the season for Michael Fawai. He already has been an excellent signing. Was a little bit concerned when I signed him. His contract demands seemed a bit steep, but I needed somebody on the right hand side. I would quite like the look of him, his star rating and his attributes and his ability, and I've been proven right. That he has so far been an absolute excellent signing, possibly one of the best signings I've made in the save so far. Helmi Alwyn is up there for that as well, but Fawai is definitely proven worth the money. Hamza now plays it to Fee. Fee finds Mendeke, but Hamid wins the ball from the knock-on. Kanadi picks up the ball that was played forward. Saran now with a big switch looking for Fawai. Fawai gets there, Mendeke's in. He scores his 3rd goal of the season. They get 2 in the 8-0 Confederations Cup match. And that is 2-0 now. Saran does well to win the ball there. Big switch for Fawai. I think he managed to beat the defender to the ball. Headed it down for Mendeke. Slotted it home. We have a corner now. Arwan puts it in, and Mendeke's there. His 2nd of the game, 4th of the season, and 3rd for us in this match. See there, Arwan plays the corner in. Mendeke doesn't move, just out jumps his man. Nods it home. We are a good team. We are a very, very good team. Okay, so half time. Very pleased with your performance. I wasn't expecting the team to be as good as they have been so far, but I'm very pleased with this. And it is DPMM coming forward with it now. Ishihara plays it inside to Shaharan. He finds Ryan Tan on the right hand side, but the shot's a tame one, and Sawada gathers it easily. And there's no other attack following up from that. Right, half an hour left. Let's get some substitutions. So Fwy, as well as he's playing, is absolutely shattered. We're going to move Orwan out there to the right, and we'll bring Ghazali on there. And Saran is not playing well, so we're going to bring Keat on for him. And that'll do for now. Give it another 10-15 minutes and see how things are going from there. Corner now for DPMM. Sokol plays it all the way back to Tan. Tan from the edge of the box. What a goal from Mark Ryan Tan. A rather strange corner initially, but it worked for them. Sokol plays it all the way back outside the box. Mark Ryan Tan, couple of touches just to set himself up, and absolute bullet into the top corner. Throw in now from Kanadi. He manages to find Keat. Keat loses the ball though. Suggestions of a foul there, but nothing given. It's Mark Ryan Tan coming forward with it now for DPMM. He gets the shot away, but it's wide of the post. I think the defence were getting over to cover. In a corner now, Sokol plays it in. More traditional corner that time. He's got it back from the headed clearance. Plays it in for Akbar, but Akbar, completely unmarked, absolutely skies his shot over the bar. Another throw in from Kanadi. Finds Keat again. This time he is fouled. And we have a penalty, and it'll be Mendeki to take it. Looking for his hat-trick. Runs up. Slots it home. 3-1. 4-1, sorry. We were already at 3-1. I'm just losing track of the amount of goals we're scoring, because we are scoring a lot of goals. That is our 9th goal this episode, and our 17th goal in the last 3 matches. Ridiculous. Okay, so 10 minutes left to play. Looking at what we can do. Mendeki is tired. He's got his hat trick, so I might change him. Although, looking further back, both Ramley and Rosley are really tired, and Ramley is not playing well. So, bring Mamat on there for him. The last 10 minutes of the game. Hopefully now we should be able to see out the rest of the game. Just praise the team at the end for another excellent performance. 4-1. And 2 wins from 2. And praise Mendeki for his hat-trick. And where that leaves us now. Again, only been 2 matches, still plenty of football to be played. But played 2, won 2, 6 points, and a +6 goal difference. Like I said, if we have a look at the schedule, so from the start of this season, with the first game against ABDB in the Confederations Cup, we have now scored 20 goals. 20 goals scored in 5 matches. That is obscene. We have conceded 6. We have a +14 goal difference in 5 matches. Here's hoping we keep that up. But anyway, tomorrow we will be back. I hope. Where will we be back? I think we're going to come back with the games against Young Lions and Balestier. I'm not sure how it's pronounced. I think we'll come back there. We'll go away and I'll play 5 matches offline and we'll come back here. They say we're going to be pretty much similar to how we done Malaysia, where it's going to be 4 or 5 games off camera and then come back for a couple, then another 4 or 5 off, just to make sure we get through the league as quickly as possible. As I said, we are only predicted to finish mid-table, so if that prediction ends up coming true, we're going to have another season in Singapore. And we really want to be kicking on. I know I keep saying it, but we do really want to be kicking on through the nations if we want to get it all finished before FM22 comes out. Whenever that will be. So yeah, I'll go away and I'll play 4 or 5 matches offline, and we'll be back for the games against Young Lions at the start of April, and this team as well. And that will be where we are tomorrow. And that is the end of episode 34. Now don't forget, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the thumbs up button down below. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell to make sure you don't miss any videos going forward. I upload daily at 8 PM UK time. And as always, thank you very much for watching.